Hi everybody, welcome back to Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy. Product review time. Mizuno JPX EZ or EZ, dependent on where you live in the world. Driver has literally just arrived via UPS about 20 minutes ago. Unwrapped it, got them on the shelf, I've got to have a hit with it. So, Mizuno drivers, let's be quite honest, Mizuno makes some of the best irons out there. Absolutely tremendous. I think they're as good as anything on the market, if not better than most. Drivers over the last couple of models of drivers for me with Mizuno, they've been fine. I wouldn't say they're bad drivers, but then again, I wouldn't say they're brilliant. They certainly didn't compete with some of the big boys, in my opinion, in terms of performance, and for where they were priced, they just didn't quite do it for me. But this here does. So what we've got is JPX EZ. It's a lovely cosmetic look to it. As you can see, it's sort of what I would call, it's not quite matte black, it's got a sort of a sheen to it. Beautiful looking. It's got the orange accents down on the sole plate. It's fitted with the Fujikura Arachi shaft. This is a regular I've got in my hands here, and it's a 50 gram regular flex. So this driver has got flexibility built into it. Now Mizuno did adjustability back with a club called the MP600, if any of you remember that. Had a slider design on the back. Who's done that lately? I can't think. There's a well-known brand I think has a slider. That's it. TaylorMade. The company who launches a driver every week or so has that idea. Very similar to Mizuno's from several years ago, but there we go, we'll move on. So we've got some flexibility, we've got some adjustability here. We can move the loft around. If we move the loft around, we change the launch angles, the club will open or close. Got a little booklet here. So we can go from standard, or we can increase the loft by 1.5 degrees. We can decrease it by 1.5 degrees. We can have the face square, we can have it 1 degree closed, 2 degree closed, we can have it open 1 degree, 2 degrees open. All of this, basically, fine-tuning the ball flight. Let's just say you hit the ball pretty straight, but it leaks at the end, just sort of tails off. There you might look at setting the club face 1 degree closed, just to offset what's happening. So, you know, nothing revolutionary about what Mizuno have done, but my opinion, it's a good thing. You know, everyone else is doing it, and it does help. I see it all the time when I'm teaching. A little bit of adjustability can really help. What else have we got that's different? Well, we've gone back to a standard Tour Velvet grip, Golf Pride Tour Velvet, which is great grip. You know, nothing too fancy. It just does what it should do. So, 450cc head design. Let me just get my manual so I can quote the correct facts here and not give you a load of old rubbish. 450cc, standard on the market is 460cc, as you probably all know. So it does look marginally smaller. 3 lofts, 9.5, 10.5, 12.5, bearing in mind that we can adjust the lofts on each of those. Arachi black eye shaft coming in for men, 3 different flexes. And then there's also the availability of up-speccing the shafts. There are some different shafts which will be available. They've tuned the sound of this. I'm not actually going to track this one. Well, I might actually. Let's give it a hit. Sounds nice. It's not overly loud in any respect. I've got a 10.5 reg here, 50 gram, and this shaft's just a little bit flexy for me, and I'm tending to lose it a little bit left. So no surprises if this one goes down the left-hand side. There it goes. That's just turning over a little bit more than I'd like it to, and that's just the shaft just giving in. What I really need is a stiff in this. It feels great, and I've been hitting several shots with this morning. I'll show you the numbers on that in a minute. I hit some at the bottom, I've hit some at the toe. You know, it comes quite easy for me to miss it, golf clubs, but it's very forgiving. And I think one of my criticisms of previous Mizuno drivers is that they weren't just quite forgiving enough for me. This definitely is. Let's have a quick look at the numbers on this one. Now, I know people have mailed in and said, can you make these bigger? I can't see the numbers. Well, I don't have the fancy camera setup, so I've got the one camera, so you'll just have to trust me that what you see here is the facts. We just flick onto a better screen. So the last shot we hit, let me shout the numbers. Swing path from in to out, my normal swing path, 103 miles an hour club head speed. That's pretty normal for me with the driver. I've got 254 through the air, I've got 272 total. Now I've got the sim set to medium to soft at the moment, so not a huge amount of run out, I guess, midsummer. might push out to about 280, 285, which is about where I am. I'm not a ginormous hitter. Side spin, low. You've got the side spin down, back spin down at 2,500, and I've got a launch angle of 10.5 degrees, 10.8 degrees of a 10.5 degree driver. So am I impressed with this? Is this the Mizuno driver I've been waiting for? Yes, it is. Hallelujah, that's all I can say. Finally, we've got a driver which is as good as Mizuno's irons, so delighted. This is going to sell, this is going to compete with all the big boys without a doubt for me, and I can sell this with real confidence. Get down a fitting centre, get your hands on a demo, have a whack with this, you won't be disappointed. I'm going to be posting reviews on fairwoods and hybrids soon, so keep looking for that. Thanks for watching, post your comments if you've got anything you need to ask me, and I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.